vinyasa practice, we are going to be working towards a couple of backbending poses. So just be mindful today if you have any low back sensitivities, any shoulder stuff that's going on, just be really mindful and go at your own pace. We're going to be using the strap. So if you have one, that's great. If you don't have this, it's totally okay. You can skip ahead a few minutes. All right, so have the strap ready beside you as we're going to go into a quick shoulder exercise after we do our grounding practice. So let's find ourselves in a tall, comfortable seat, long spine. Slightly tilt the chin up, gaze is up. You might want to soften the eyes. Let your hands fall on your lap. And let's just take these few moments right now to arrive. Wherever you are, this might be the beginning of the day, the end of the day, or your day is not yet done. So take these few breaths here so that we can create space for ourselves to foster and cultivate a practice where we're moving from our higher self, our buddhi intelligence, rather than reacting to energies that may be a little reactive. So taking these inhales and exhales. Let's take a collective inhale through the nose for 1, 2, and 3. And exhale out through the mouth for 3, 2, and 1. If you find that you've closed your eyes halfway through, just softly flutter the eyes open, letting the light, letting yourself come back to the space. All right. So with the strap, let's hold it about a little bit more than shoulder width distance apart with both of our hands. And what we're going to do is we're going to inhale and take the strap up overhead. And as we exhale, you might need to widen the grip. As I find that naturally, I'm widening the grip. And bring it down so the strap touches the low back. On your next inhale, let's bring the strap overhead and exhale, place it down on our lap. Inhale, strap goes up, and exhale, strap descends, touches the bum. So let's do this flossing action for a few more times. Let's do 10 more of these. And I want you to go slow and gently as we are really externally rotating our shoulders here. And just notice how this feels in the torso. You might find that when you bring the strap back, you're automatically puffing up the heart. All right, and just start to notice what your body is doing, how it's compensating for these movements. And then also experiment, see what it feels like to keep the torso long and straight. Okay, we're about halfway. And again, widen the grip on the strap if you need to. And continue to breathe here. got 2 more. And 1 more. All right, let's place the strap to the side. We're still going to use it throughout this practice, so just bring it off, but still close to where we can grip it. Come onto our hands and knees and come into a tabletop position. Inhale, soften the belly and look up, pressing away from the earth. As we exhale, round the shoulders, tailbone tucks down, chin tucks in. Inhale again, offer up the heart forward, and as we exhale, tailbone down, bring the head in. A few more times, just like this. All right, we're waking up the spine here, befriending our body. And so, taking your time. On our next breath, let's come back into a tabletop position. Let's place the palms so that the fingers point towards our body. And what we're gonna do is a variation of cat-cow. So as we inhale again, lift the tailbone up, soften the belly. And as we exhale, we're gonna slide back with the bum, and it's gonna touch our heels, round the shoulders, chin tucks in. On our inhale, let's move forward and maybe see if you can take the toesies, the feet away from the floor, soften the belly, look up. And exhale, tailbone down, round the shoulders, bum on the heels. Inhale again, rising, lifting the toes, moving forward. And exhale, feet down, bum back. And feel that stretch in the wrists here. We'll do that a few more times. Going really, really slow and being really gentle and loving with the body. All right? Connecting each movement with your breath. And one last one here. All right, let's flip the palms. And if you need to, you can give your wrists a little bit of a shake. Maybe make some fists and circle the wrists as well. One way and then the other direction. Let's find ourselves in our first down dog for the day. Pedal out your heels. Lift the right heel and place the left foot solely on the earth. Feel the stretch in the left hamstring. And then place the right heel on the floor and lift the left heel. And just pedal them out a few more times. Just noticing your body right now. Inhale, ripple forward into high plank. As you exhale, come into low plank. Inhale, straighten the elbows, up dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, down dog. All right, so for today's class, I'm going to be cueing that vinyasa. At any time, if you would like, you can also make the vinyasa optional, or you can simply come down, bend your knees, come into your belly, and then inhale into cobra, okay? And you can also just stay in down dog and wait for us, whatever you'd like. Step the left foot a few inches forward and step the right foot in between your hands and inhale, lift the arms up overhead, warrior one. Inhale, reach up with the arms, and as you exhale, we're gonna open the arms out to the right side of our mat. Exhale, right hand on the back leg and reach the left arm overhead. And inhale, back, open arms. twist back to the center, and exhale, fold forward. Place your hands in prayer as you descend. Place the palms on either side of the right foot, and we're gonna flex the right toes towards our face and give ourselves a little hamstring stretch. Just a little bonus one. And step back to down dog. Inhale, ripple forward into high plank. Exhale to low plank. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, down dog. Step the right foot a few inches forward, left foot in between your hands, and inhale, torso, arms come up. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, twist open to the left side. Place the left hand on the back leg, and reach the right arm overhead. Breathe here. And exhale, come back to open arms. Bring that left hand back to center. And exhale, fold forward, hinging from the hips. Place the palms on either side of the left foot and flex the left toes in towards your face. Breathe. And let's step back to down dog. Inhale, ripple forward into high plank. Exhale into low plank. Inhale into up dog. Exhale, roll over the toes. And let's breathe here for 5 breaths in down dog. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Feel the chest fall naturally. Widen your sit bones. And breathe. I invite you to cultivate Ujjayi breath, victorious breath, and that's in your practice, building a little bit of internal heat and focus and concentration. So you can do that by inhaling through the nose, and exhale through the nose, closing the mouth, making a small constriction at the back of your throat. On our next step, let's walk our feet in 4 steps to the front of the mat. Inhale, straighten your knees, flat back, hands on your shins, and exhale, fold forward. We're gonna do that pulse, so inhale, straighten your knees, hands on shins, and exhale, bow, and see if you can suck in the low belly. Inhale, flat back, and exhale, bow, straighten the knees, inch by inch. Inhale, flat back, and exhale, fold. Slowly, let's roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Circle the arms up overhead, hands in prayer, and exhale, hands come down to the front side of your body, and release the arms down by your sides. Let's take an inhale here through the nose, and exhale, side out. So the beauty of practicing in your own space is that we can be as loud and generous with our prana, with our breath, as much as we'd like. All right, inhale, circle the arms up overhead, hands in prayer, and as we exhale, let's fold forward. Standing forward, fold. Inhale, straighten the knees, look forward, flat back, and exhale, bow again. See if you can straighten the knees, low belly in. Let's step the right foot to the back of the mat, nice long distance, and inhale, lift the arms up overhead, coming right into high lunge. Now you can lower the back knee at any time if you'd like. Inhale, reach up with the arms, feel yourself lifting out of the side waist. Really press onto the balls of the back foot, and as we exhale, we're gonna open the arms up, twist open to the left side. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale again, lift out of the waist, feel the length in the spinal column, and exhale, just twist from the core. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, lifting up, and exhale, twist to the left, look back. Just use the strength of your core here. 1 more time, inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Let's place the right palm on the heart. And all this space that you've created with yourself, keep it as you begin to fold forward, and see if you can hook the right elbow on the outside of the left knee, and let's place the left palm over the right palm, coming into Revolve Lunge. Keep pressing into the balls of the back foot and breathe here. If the right elbow is really pushed into the left knee, press the left knee against the right. On our next breath, let's slightly hop the right foot to meet the left foot and come into revolve chair. Continue to look over the left shoulder and breathe and sit back down. Shift the weight into your heels and exhale, slowly release, standing forward fold. Step back to down dog. And inhale, let's lift the right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. And exhale, let's bring the right knee to the left elbow for 1, for 2, for 3, 2 more, 4, and 5. Three-legged dog, and exhale, release the right foot. Let's place our feet on the ground. And what we're gonna do is some elbow taps. So this will really challenge our balance, strengthen our core. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Reach the left arm forward in front of you, and exhale, touch the elbow to the knee for 1, 2, press the feet in towards the earth, 3, press down with the palm, 4, and one last time for 5, and release, and place the palm, the foot back down on the floor. Inhale, ripple forward into high plank, and exhale, come into low plank, and exhale, lower completely on towards the floor. Keep your palms where they are, chest and chin is on the floor, and as we inhale, let's lift the heart away from the mat. Cobra. On our next breath, let's straighten the elbows, coming into full cobra. And breathe here. Slowly, let's bend the elbows and lower the whole body towards the floor. Let's interlace our hands on our low back. And inhale, lift the chest and chin away from the floor. So your bind with the hands should really just help open you up. If you're finding it's not giving you a lot of room, you can also grab onto your opposite elbows, all right? But if you have the bind, it should just help you stay a little bit more open. And as we exhale, let's float the legs parallel to the floor and point those toes. So inhale, bring the arms back, open up the shoulders, and as you exhale, point the toes back. All right, exhale, slowly release. Bend your knees, and we're gonna grab onto the sides of the feet with the hands. Chest and chin is on the ground. Let's take an inhale here, and exhale out. Inhale, peel the chest and chin away from the mat. Flex your toes. And as you exhale, press the feet back into your hands and lift the thighs away from the mat, coming into Teardrop Bow. All right? Balancing on your belly, rocking back and forth if you need to, trying to find a place where you feel elevated. So inhale, chest and chin lifts, and exhale, press the feet back and up. And slowly release. All right, we're gonna take the strap. We're gonna take the strap and we're gonna create a little bit of a space to loop our right foot against the strap. What I like to do is I like to place the ring over the sole of my foot for a little bit more stability and try to make sure that the fabric isn't twisted, as we'll be pulling on it and we don't want to kind of stress our skin. All right, so with the loop over the right foot, we are going to come into that teardrop bow again, but one leg at a time. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab onto the strap and inhale, kick the foot back and up. And if you'd like, you can wrap your hands closer towards the foot. The left leg is long on the floor. Press the tops of the left foot down towards the earth. As we inhale, lift the chest and chin up. Kick the foot back and up. And as we exhale, let's see if we have room. Touch the foot with the head. For 1, for 2, and for 3. Exhale, let's kick the foot back and up. Feel that nice back bend stretch. Let's release the strap. Let's do that on the left foot. And again, if you don't have the strap, then you get a little bit of a break. You can do whatever you'd like. You can also do another set of teardrop bow. As what we're working on right now is just opening up our shoulders and working on a back bend. So let's loop the strap over the left foot, right leg is long on the floor. On our next exhale, let's kick the left foot back and up. And don't go too deep. See if you can grab closer, walk your hands closer towards your foot with the strap. And then inhale, kick the left foot back and up. And exhale, see if you can touch the foot. And you might notice that my ankle is a little bit weak here. So every side is different, and just noticing that and doing as best as you can. One more time. Kick up and back. And slowly loosen that grip. You can do another teardrop bow, or we can come into the bow with externally rotated shoulders. Now you might want to watch me first, and if you do have any shoulder injuries or any sensitivities, please be really mindful and avoid this. I find this is a really intense pose for me and my shoulders. But it might actually be quite accessible for you. But I know that for me, I need a lot of time to warm up. With the 2 peace fingers wrapped around the feet. And you can also begin to widen the knees as well. Flip the grip. And come into that bow. So inhale, chest puffs up. Exhale, kick the feet back and up. One more breath. Let go of the grip, 1 foot at a time. And let's move back into tabletop and down dog. And inhale, right foot up towards the sky. And exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Pivot the back foot and inhale, open up the arms coming into warrior 2. So nice big stance between the feet. Bend in the front knee. Arms parallel to arms in one nice long line. As we exhale, interlace the hands on the low back. Inhale, lift the heart up, and exhale, we're gonna fold forward. Keep the legs where they are. Right knee inside the right shoulder inside the right knee. Humble warrior. And again, if the bind is not serving you, you can grab onto opposite elbows. But with each inhale, imagine the head is gonna touch the mat, and exhale, bring the arms a little bit more overhead. Slowly, let's release the bind and move the palms out to the left side and come into a humble down dog. Feeling into our opening hips. And slowly, let's walk the hands to frame the front foot. Pivot the back foot and lightly hop the right foot to meet the right, and exhale, fold and starting forward fold. Grab onto opposite elbows. And slowly, let's roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Your neck is going to come up last. And we'll do that on the second set. All right, circle the arms up overhead, hands in prayer. And as we exhale, we're going to fold forward and bow. Inhale, straighten the knees, look forward and flat back. And exhale, fold. Step the left foot to the back of the mat this time. Press into the balls of the back foot. Bend into the front knee. And inhale, circle the arms up. Lift the arms up overhead. Inhale, reach up out of the weights. And again, exhale, twist open to the right side. This time, opening up the arms, your wings. And again, really bend into that front knee. And again, inhale, lifting out of the waist. And again, belly button to navel. And exhale, twist to the right. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift out of the sideways, belly into spine. And exhale, twist open just a little bit more. Inhale 1 more time and exhale, twist. Hold it here and place the left palm in the center of your heart. And exhale, fold forward until you can hook the left elbow on the right knee. And let's place the right palm over the left palm. Coming into Revolve Lunge. Continue to bend into that front knee and press into the balls of the back foot. Look over the right shoulder. And as you exhale, let's step the left foot to meet the right. And coming into Revolve Chair. Lean the weight into your heels so that you can almost lift the toes up from the mat. Then continue to look over the right shoulder. And exhale, slowly release, standing forward fold. Walking your feet back into down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky. And exhale, left knee to right elbow for 1, for 2, for 3, and 2 more times. 4, and 5. Exhale back into a 3-legged dog. And slowly, left foot comes down to the ground. Both feet firmly on the mat. And we're gonna do those elbow taps on the second side. So you can lift the left leg away from the mat. Really press down with that left palm as you reach the right arm forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. 1, 2, 3. Press down with the right foot. 4, and 5. Whew. And slowly, let's place that left foot, right palm on the earth. Inhale, ripple forward into high plank. And as you exhale, come into low plank. And slowly lower the whole body. Untuck the toes. Take a breath here with your chin resting on the mat. Inhale, lift the chest and chin away from the floor. And as you exhale, hold it here, pressing the tops of your feet in towards the mat. Feel your kneecaps lift as you do so. And feel the strength coming into your mid-back muscles. On our next exhale, let's slowly straighten the elbows. Coming into an extension of Cobra Pose. And breathe in. Breathe out. Continuing to be really conscious and mindful with the breath. And slowly bend the elbows. Lower the body on the mat. Interlace your hands on the low back. Then again, inhale, peel the chest away from the earth. And exhale, let's flip the legs away from the mat. Point the toes, coming into this locust variation. And again, if you'd like, you can always grab onto opposite elbows. The bind is just there to help you create some more room. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hold it here and point the toes. And slowly release. All right. Bend your knees and grab onto the outsides of your feet with your hands. We're gonna come into that teardrop bow. So inhale, peel the chest and chin away from the earth. If you can hold it here, press the feet back and up. Thighs lift away from the mat. And keep pressing your feet back into your hands. You're gonna feel that in the arms, the shoulders. Opening up the front side of your body as you focus on the back body, giving yourself a nice back bend here. And slowly release. And we'll do those strap exercises again. And again, if you don't have a strap, you can always practice your bow, teardrop, iyengar, or simply take a breather, take a rest, or and do something completely different. All right. So wherever you are, loop the strap across the right foot and begin to lift, begin to kick the foot back and up. And see if you can grab the strap closer in so your hands are almost going to touch the feet. All right, inhale, kick the foot up, and exhale, see if you can get the foot to touch the head. Just doing these exercises, opening up our chest, working on our back. Doesn't matter how it looks. It's gonna feel quite nice here. I feel like sensations. And slowly, let's release the grip. And let's switch sides. So second side is always a little bit faster because we know where we're going. All right, so loop the strap over the left foot and then kick the left foot back and up. And once that it's at a comfortable height where you can stay here, you can walk your hands closer towards the left foot. Every side is different, so just honor where you are. Tops of the right foot firmly pressed against the mat. So inhale, kick the left foot back and up, and exhale, see if you can get the foot to touch. So again, kick the foot back and up, and exhale, foot taps head. And one more time. And slowly release the grip. Try to make that as smooth and graceful as you can, rather than kind of falling all out of it. Bend the knees, make two peace fingers, and grip the big toes. Chest and chin is on the ground first, and again, I like to kind of widen my knees, kind of give myself a little bit more space to open up. But you might find it's easier for you if you close the knees. Just for me, because my hips are already quite open. So rotate the shoulders and kick the feet back and up, coming into this variation of teardrop bow. Inhale, chest and chin lifts, and exhale, kick the feet back and up. Maybe looking up and seeing if you can press the feet onto your head. All right, lose the grip, one at a time. Press back into tabletop and down dog. Inhale, left leg up towards the sky, and exhale, step the left foot in between the hands, pivot the back foot, and circle the arms up in opposite directions. Coming into warrior two, bend in the left knee and press all four corners of the back foot in towards the mat. As we exhale, interlace the hands on the low back, puff up the heart, and as we exhale, keep the legs where they are, but just fold forward from the hips, left shoulder inside of the left knee, and see if you can bring the arms overhead a little bit more with each exhale. And exhale, slowly release the grip. And let's walk the hands out to the right side. Keep the feet where they are, and let's do a quick little humble down dog. Keep pressing in towards the earth with the back foot. And slowly walk your hands to frame the front foot, pivot the back toes, and lightly hop the right foot to meet the left. And exhale, standing forward fold. Maybe wiggle the hips from left to right, right to left. Slowly gaze forward, and exhale, bow. And let's bend the knees and come to stand on our knees. All right, let's take the block and place it in between our thighs. You can tuck your toes. We're coming into Camel Pose. Place the palms on the low back, inhale, puff up the heart. And then exhale, you can hold it here, or you can place one hand on the heel, the other hand on the other heel. You can let your head dangle if that feels good. Inhale, puff up the heart, and exhale, squeeze the block. Inhale, lift the chest up, beam it up. And exhale, squeeze that block. Move the hips forward. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. You can even untuck the toes if you'd like. A little bit more of a stretch. And slowly, one hand on the low back, other hand on the low back. And let's remove the block and come to lie down on our mat. Bend your knees, your feet are close towards your heels. Toes are pointing directly forward, so try not to splay out the toes. We're gonna come into bridge pose. We're gonna robot shape the arms, dig the elbows in towards the earth, point the fingers up. As you inhale, let's lift the hips, and as we exhale, hold it here and press the feet down, and imagine you still have that block and squeeze that block. So squeeze the inner thighs together. And if you've done set 2 Bandhasana bridge pose, you can bring the shoulder blades to touch the middle of your back and interlace the hands on the mat. Inhale, lift the hips, and exhale, hold it here and squeeze the inner thighs. A few more breaths. Keeping your calm, keeping your presence of mind. Inhale, lift the hips, and exhale, slowly release. We're gonna come into wheel pose. So if you've done wheel pose in the past and you have a back bend practice, you can come with me. You can also come with me if you like to experiment and try. Otherwise, you can also just come into bridge pose like we did just now, or simply take a breather. Got lots of options, as always. So if you're coming into wheel, place the palms on either side of your head. Point the fingers towards your toes. So your fingers are pointing towards the front of your mat. Again, we're gonna lift the hips. And as we exhale, we're gonna press down with the palms and come into wheel pose. Look down at the floor, maybe even look back towards your feet. And what we're gonna do is you can rock forwards and back. So feeling the head move through the shoulders, straightening your knees. And if it feels good, you can stay here and extend the legs. And wherever you are, we're gonna breathe here. Keep pressing down with the palms, looking down at the floor. And if at any time you need to come back up, come back down, please do so. Slightly squeeze the glutes and keep pressing the hips up. Halfway there. Claw the mat with the fingers if you're in wheel. And slowly, let's place the head on the floor and lower the hips. And take a breath. I'm just going to adjust myself so I can extend long on the mat. But turn out your toes. Place the palms up. And breathe. All right, bend your knees, feet on the floor. Let's cross the left thigh over the right. Inhale, lift the hips and scooch them over to the left side and drop the knees over to the right. You can open up the arms or cactus shape them, soft bend in the elbows, and look over the left shoulder. And just breathe here. Coming into one of our final poses before Shavasana. Inhale, bring the knees back to center, readjust the hips and uncross the legs. This time right thigh over the left. Inhale, lift the hips and scooch them over to the right side and let the knees fall. Keep both shoulder blades pressed on the earth and look over the right shoulder. Moving our prana, moving our vital life force. Now we are integrating, receding, coming back to ourself, coming back to that beautiful, perfect moment of stillness. Feeling boneless, melting. Inhale back to center, readjust the hips. We're gonna bring the knees in towards our chest and rock up and down. And let's sit back up. And we're gonna close class with a couple of hip openers and twists. So come into butterfly legs. So bring the soles of the feet together, bend the knees out, right? Bring the feels away from you if the knees are a little bit up and they're uncomfortable. Grab onto the tops of the feet with your hands. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, fold forward. You can bend your elbows out to the sides and rest the forehead on the mat. Or wherever you are, just breathe and let the shoulders be soft. Let the skin on your face be soft. If you're holding on to any stale air, just let it go, breathe it out, so that you can invite in and breathe in what you'd like. Thinking of what type of energy you'd like to cultivate, whether that's love, curiosity, joy, wonder, peace. And start to visualize and feel it around you. Your next inhale, let's bring ourselves to sit back upright. Close the knees, and we'll do the half Lord of the Fishes pose before we kind of go into our rest. So we're gonna bend the left knee, the left heel is close towards our bum, and step the right foot across the left knee. We can hook the left elbow on the right knee and take the right hand as a kickstand behind us and look over the right shoulder. You can also hook the left elbow on the outside of the right knee, and you can also come for a final bind. So threading the left hand through underneath the right thigh and wrapping the right arm on the low back and seeing if you can curl the fingers together. And inhale, lifting out of the waist, and exhale, look over the right shoulder. Few more breaths. And let's slowly release the grip or unravel ourselves, find ourselves back to center. And this time, right knee on the floor. Step the left foot on the outside of the right knee, and let's twist. So right elbow on the left knee, left hand behind you like a kickstand. Look over the left shoulder and just check out how everything feels. And if you'd like, you can place the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. You can wrap the left hand behind the low back and maybe see if the grip is accessible. Or if you just want to play around and experiment, this is your practice, so do whatever feels right. There's lots of options, variations. They're all good. None of them are bad. Just depends on how you're feeling like today. So inhale, lift up, and exhale, twist back. Really creating some activation, some energy, some awareness into that core, into the middle part, the torso. And slowly, let's release the bind and come to lie down on the mat. Turn out the toes, palms face up, and you can soften the eyes, just simply gaze at the ceiling. I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up to this practice. It's just a little bit more dynamic, vinyasa. So, just want to thank you all for being here. And let's take some time to send some blessings to ourselves for being on the mat and for taking what we learn off the mat as well. For taking this time to radically rest, right? Giving blessings to each and every one of us who is practicing along with this video, sending out blessings of love, of community, of connection. And finally, sending blessings to Mother India for providing us with this holistic system dedicated and devoted to our health, our well-being, and our growth. So thank you all for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon.